Hi, it's Diem. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made these little round gift bags. These don't require any special tools, so they're very simple to make. This is a Christmas theme one that I made, and it measures, like they all measure 3¼ inches across, and then they have a width of 1.5 inches. And these would be great for like party favors, little treat bags to give to your friends and family, or just for gift giving. And this one has like a shaker on the back here, and then you can of course like make them in any theme. And here's a Halloween one that I made, and this also has like a shaker on the back here. And then like I just use some charms to decorate them. And then this is what it looks like on the back. And then once you see how simple they are to make, you can definitely like adjust the measurements to make them in whatever size you wish. So if you wanted to stick around, we're going to start the tutorial. I made the base of the boxes using 110-pound cardstock, as it's more sturdy and it's going to make the bag last longer. But if you wanted to use pattern paper, you can go ahead and do that as well. But for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm going to be using 110-pound cardstock. So the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need to cut 4 circles that measure 3¼ inches in diameter. I would actually recommend cutting like 5 circles, even though the project only requires like 4 circles. The 5th one you could use as a template, especially like if you're gonna layer the outside of your box. So for the boxes, I did give them like a flat bottom because I wanted them to stand on their own. And in order to do that, all I did was like, I decided that I wanted it to be like 1½ inches at the bottom. So I just took my ruler and then measured it to like put it at 1½ inches. And then all you do is you just take your pencil, mark it, and then we're gonna cut it off. Okay, and then you just use this, like you can just use this as a template and cut your other circles. And then you're gonna do that for all of your circles, like cut the bottoms off. And then once you have all your circles, we're just gonna like, I did mine off camera, so I'm just gonna put them aside here. And then the next thing that we're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to cut a strip of paper that measures 2½ inches by 7½ inches. And I did do mine off of camera just to save time here. So, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your paper, and then on the 7½ inch side, we're gonna score it. So the first score mark is gonna be at 1/2 inch. Okay, 3 inches, 4½ inch, and 7 inch. And then you're just going to turn it onto the 2½ inch side and then score it at 1/2 inch, as well as 2 inches. Okay, and then next what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the 4 corners. And at the same time, we're gonna be like cutting off bulk. So we're gonna like, see, this is the corner here. And all you're gonna do is like cut it at an angle here, as well as here. Okay, and then you're gonna do that to all 4 sides. And then once you're done, it should look like this. And then in addition to that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these slits where we made our score marks as well. And then we're gonna cut off the bulk on those slits as well. And this side as well. That way when we go to like fold this along our circle, it's gonna be less bulky. Okay, so you're gonna need to do that on both sides. And then also, so this other side as well here, I'm just gonna do it quickly. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna cut little triangles into like these 4 like little flaps, just so that we could, you know, fold this along our circle in a bit. Okay, and by little slits, what I mean is we're gonna cut like little triangles like this all along these 4 flaps. And then I would not recommend going too close to the score line. That way, like, you know, when you go to glue this against your circle, you're not gonna see like a little bunch of holes. So just cut a bunch of triangles on these 4 flaps. And like, again, I did that off camera so that I could save time here. And then this is what you should end up with, a piece that looks like this. Okay, and then next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some adhesive, like I'm just gonna, oh yeah, before we do that, I'm gonna actually cut these, like, just, you know, the sides off a little bit, because we're not gonna need all that bulk, just to make it less bulky. So cut those off. Okay, and then use, like, I'm just gonna use a score tape to add my tape here all along the strip. You could also use liquid adhesive if you wish. But if you're using liquid adhesive, don't add that just yet. I'll show you, because we have to like fold this. Okay, and then once our adhesive is on, I'm just gonna use my bone folder to burnish the tape in. You could also just use your finger as well, just so that it, you know, we're gonna get a good stick. And then now we just fold all those like score lines. We're gonna just fold everything. And then also take your bone folder if you have it, just to like give it a good crease. And then fold the side flaps as well. And I'm just gonna take my bone folder again and give everything like a good crease. Okay, and then we're just gonna remove the adhesive so that we can start like adhering this to our circles. Okay. There you go. Okay, and then so you're gonna take your first circle, and what you're gonna do is, like where the bottom of the piece that we cut off, we're just gonna like put it against that flap in the center here. And then next, all we're gonna do is we're gonna like adhere these flaps to the circle. And then just shaping this as you go along. And then when you get to the top, this part is gonna wanna stick out, so just go in a little bit more. And then you're gonna do the other side. And then when you get to the top, just make sure it goes in a little bit more. Okay, and then once that's stuck on, you can just take your bone folder or finger just to make sure, you know, you're getting a good stick here. And then you're just gonna remove the adhesive on the other side and add your circle on the other side. Okay, and then so you're gonna do the other side. Okay, and I just wanted to let you know that I did that off camera as well. So this is what you should be left with, like you know, the first part of your box. Okay, so once you have both sides, you know, adhered on, what we're gonna do next is you're gonna need like some kind of straps to add to your bag. And like for these, like I did use a die to add these straps, and the die that I used is this one that I got from a Concord and Ninth like die set, and it measures like 6.5 inches wide by like a little more than 1/4 of an inch. And but of course, like you can use whatever you have. Like you can even just cut like decorative paper, or like you could use trim, ribbon, you know, chain, whatever you wish. Like you can get really creative. And then once you have your straps, all I did was like I cut out my straps twice, and then I glued them together at the bottom. And then once you do that, you're just gonna put adhesive on, you know, both sides at the ends of the straps. And then you're gonna remove the adhesive on one side, which I'm gonna do first here. And then add it to your bag. Like this is gonna be a personal preference. So like how long you want your straps to be. Like I'm just gonna pull the other side over like this. And then like for me, like I don't want them to be too long, so I'm gonna say like right about there. Okay, and then just give it like some pressure so that the adhesive stays on. And before we glue like one of our pieces, like circles, to the inside of this to layer it, and that way like we could hide those like straps, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to like shave off a little on each side of this circle so that it fits nicely inside. So I'm just gonna grab my scissors. And then we don't have to go all the way to the top because like the straps don't go that far. And then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then before we add our adhesive, we're just gonna wanna test it to make sure like we're getting, like it fits, it's gonna fit nicely. Okay, and once you see that it does, just add your adhesive and like glue that in. Okay, so I did all of that off camera. I added my straps, and then I glued the inside layering piece to hide the, you know, those flaps that we made. And then what you're gonna need to do is like add glue to these little flaps on the outside, and then just glue them down like this. And then now you're done with your bag basically, and now all you have to do is decorate it. And then also I wanted to give you the measurements for this outer piece to layer. Okay, so in order to layer that piece, you just need to cut a piece of decorative paper that measures like 1.5 inches by 7 5/8. So I did that off camera as well, and this is what it looks like. All I did is like I made it like slightly like 1/8 of an inch longer than, you know, our straps, so that when we go to layer it, our piece of paper does not like you're not tugging on your piece of paper, and it doesn't look, you know, like wrinkled and whatnot. And then in order to score this, I'm just gonna give you the score marks for this layering piece. So you're gonna score it 1/2 inch, 3 1/8. Oh, and I'm so sorry about the lighting because it's getting so dark here. Okay, 3 1/8, 4 5, 4 5/8, 4 5/8, which is here, and 7 1/8. And then all you do is, you know, you're just gonna crease, and you're gonna fold and crease all of those. And then that's your layering piece for the side of your box. And then like if you already cut your, like once you cut your decorative piece, you have that fifth circle as a template to, you know, cut off the bottom so that, you know, everything lines up. And then all you have to do is like glue those to your box, and then you're gonna be ready for decorating. So that's how easy it is. And you know, now all you have to do is like decorate it. So sorry about that, my phone ran out of batteries, but that does conclude the tutorial, and I hope it was easy to follow. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.